We've all been telling our children a lie, a beautiful lie, a well-meaning lie. And I'm here to talk about that one lie. We've told this lie multiple times. We've made posters of this. We've put this on the walls of schools, and we've also added it to their diaries. This one quote that we all know is attributed to Mahatma Gandhi. Be the change that you want to see in the world. We've been telling this to children, but subconsciously, we've been adding one extra word there. You know what that word is? Later. Be the change that you want to see in this world later. Be the change that you want to see in this world when you grow up, after you finish your college, when you have your own money. Here, I would like to challenge that thought. Not the Mahatma Gandhi part of it, the later part of it. Let me take you to our childhood days when we had to learn something. If I had to know something, I had to either go to the library or the teacher. Of course, the library has to be open, and the teacher has to be in a good mood. And both of them should be in a walkable distance. That's how we learned, and right now, our education system is built around that as the concept. Memorize this, learn this. What if you don't get this information? People, the information is right there. Let me tell you what the children of this age have that we did not have at that particular time. Everything. The internet is not asking for their age. YouTube is not checking their birth certificate. It's just giving all the information that the children need. How to start your own business, how to create your own robot, how to make art, how to plant trees, everything. The information is out there. Adults, spoiler alert, we are not the guardians of information anymore. The information has already reached them through other ways. So what are we doing right now? We are standing there and passing kindness, passing trust, telling them, saying, you have the tools right now, what exactly do you want to do about it? Let me give you one quick incident of what exactly happens if you do this. One of my students, 8-year-old Ahana, she is beautiful at making art with anything that you give her. One day she ran and told me saying, John sir, do you know if the honeybees go extinct, the plants will not pollinate and the plants will go extinct. And so the herbivores and the carnivores and the whole world will crumple down? I said, oh yeah. What do you want to do about it? She said, I want to create awareness and save honeybees because honeybees are already going extinct. I asked, how do you want to do it? With the talent that I have, the art. She grabbed all of the garbage from around her place. She went to a public place. She created an art installation of a beautiful honeycomb. It was beautiful, but was made with a lot of garbage on it. When people walking by stopped and asked, what is this? She said, it's all because of you. You are killing the honeybees, 8-year-old, shouting at people through the art. She didn't wait to grow up. She just stood there and said, what do I have? What information do I have? How do I bring about the change? She doesn't call herself an artist. She calls herself an artivist. Two little children, Anvi and Anya, both of them twins, they were going back home happily after attending a tie-and-dye t-shirt workshop. And while they were talking this conversation about how their mom told them about how difficult it is for the girl children in the country to go to a nice private school is. They said, we should do something about it. They started a company called Anya. They said, we are selling tie-and-dye t-shirts. The promise was very simple. Part of our profit is going to go for the school fees of these children out there. They paid school fees for girls, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 20 girls. And they had extra money with them. They donated that to the Chief Minister's Relief Fund. They didn't wait to grow up. They didn't wait to go and do an MBA to start a business. They wanted to create a change, and they created it. The third one is my favorite. All of my students, we were talking about how the Chennai, the city where we live in India, has very less cover of green, and we wanted to plant more trees. and we were talking about many opportunities about writing to the government, asking adults to do it and all that, but one child said, why can't we do that? How? They printed posters, raised funds, and they planted trees. We created 3 man-made forests. Should I call them kids-made forests? Children-built forests? Maybe it's not about the vocabulary. Maybe it's not about creating one new word also. It's about the fact that children have started taking action. They are doing it already. When we are saying, learn this, the knowledge is going to help you in the future, they are saying, I have the knowledge already, I want to do this in the present. The girls had to go to school right now. The trees had to be planted right now. The honeybees had to be saved right now. We are talking about being the change. Children still have not understood that they have to be the change when they grow up. It's just there. There are 3 stories that we listen to. One 8-year-old girl, 2 14-year-old twins, and a group of children. What was common with all of them? It was not money. It was not age. It was not even influence. What was common was an adult that stood by them and said, here are the tools. What change do you want to bring? Now. We are talking about this all the time, but unconsciously, subconsciously, we are telling children, not now. The children have it all with themselves already. The question is, what are we doing there? Are we standing in front of them and saying, grow up? Or are we standing beside them and saying, here are the tools. What do you want to do? The bottleneck is never the age. Bottleneck is never the information. It's the adult that are there with them. Children are ready to be the change right now. The question for us as adults, as parents, as teachers, as citizens is, can we stop telling them you can be the change later when you grow up? Thank you.